You have been watching a setup. You did your analysis. You placed your trade, you set your stop loss, and then the market drops straight through your stop. Then it reverses, and it goes exactly where you thought it would go without you. You just sit there staring at the screen. Your chest is tight, your jaw is clenched, and something inside you says, "Get it back. They hunted my stop. They took my money." You feel discomfort. Here is what I want you to understand. The market did not attack you. It revealed you. It showed you your fear. It showed you your need to be right. It showed you that somewhere inside, you believed you could control something that no one can control. And that is where the real work begins. Not on the chart, inside you. And today, I want to talk to you about the deepest truth in trading. The market is a mirror, and what it reflects is you. Most people look at a chart and see lines, but let me tell you what I see. I see people, their greed and fears. Every single candlestick on that chart is a human decision. It is a feeling. It is a belief. When you see a strong green candle moving up, that is not just buying pressure. That is belief. That is confidence. That is someone saying, "I believe this is going higher. I am willing to bet on it right now." Sometimes that green candle is excitement. Sometimes it is greed. Sometimes it is the fear of missing out, the fear of watching something go up without you. And when you see a long red candle moving down, that is not just selling. That is fear. That is regret. That is someone saying, "I cannot hold this anymore. I have to get out now." It is panic. It is pain. It is the desperate need to stop the bleeding. Every candle on that chart is a psychological event. It is the result of thousands of minds making decisions at the same time, each one carrying their own hopes, their own fears, their own beliefs about what is true. And here's something I have said for many years. The market is simply a reflection of all the beliefs that traders hold about what is true. Think about that. The price moves because people believe it should move, not because of some hidden force, not because of some manipulation you cannot see. It moves because of collective belief. And that belief is always changing, which means the market is always changing, which means the only thing you can ever truly work with is probability, not certainty. Never certainty. When you look at a chart, you are looking at the history of human emotion, fear, greed, hope, regret. All of it is printed on that chart, candlestick by candlestick, bar by bar. Every wick, every body, every gap, all of it is psychology made visible. Once you understand that, you start to see charts differently. You stop looking for certainty. You start looking for probability. And that shift changes everything. I have spoken with hundreds of traders over the years, and no matter where they come from, no matter what they trade, they all go through the same emotional journey. It starts with hope. You find trading, you read about it, you start to believe this could change your life. And that hope is beautiful, it is real. Then comes excitement. You make your first few trades, maybe you win, and the excitement builds. Then something happens. You hit a run of good trades. Maybe the market is trending perfectly with your strategy, and the excitement turns into euphoria. You feel unstoppable. You feel like you figured it out. And that's where the danger lives, because in that euphoria, you start to believe you can control the outcome. You take bigger trades. You risk more. You stop following your rules because rules feel like they were made for weaker traders, not for you, not now. And then the market changes, and the losses start. But you're in denial. It's just a pullback. My analysis is right. The market will come back. So you hold, and it keeps going against you. Denial slowly becomes fear, real fear, the kind that sits in your chest, the kind that wakes you up at night. And then panic. You close the trade at the worst possible moments. Then comes desperation. You try to get it back. You take revenge trades. You double your position. You break every rule you ever made. and you lose more and more. And eventually, if you survive long enough, you reach acceptance. And acceptance is where everything changes. Acceptance is not giving up. Acceptance is not weakness. Acceptance is understanding the truth about trading. And the truth is this: every trade has uncertainty. Every single one. You cannot know what will happen next. No one can. And you do not need to know what will happen next to make money. This is one of the most important ideas you can understand, because most traders are trying to be right. They're trying to predict. They're trying to eliminate uncertainty. But you cannot eliminate uncertainty from trading. What you can do is accept it. You can build a system that wins more than it loses over time, and then execute that system without emotion, without needing every trade to win. That's acceptance, and that is the doorway to consistency.